when I walked in, it was very, if things got weird, I would have been out. I don't do that weird stuff. And also, I'm not the one. I've never been the one. So hey y'all, it's your girl Kayla and welcome back or welcome to my channel. And I know it's been a hot minute. Okay, don't eat me up. I have an explanation, alright? I've been busy with school, work, life, parties, and most importantly, the title of this video, I joined a sorority by accident. And yes, I mean quite literally by accident. I stumbled across the sorority and the rest was history. So I'm just gonna tell y'all the story about it, and I'm also gonna speak a little bit about my experience doing Rush and my experience with the sorority and everything. So yeah, so let's get into it. So what had happened, right? It was Valentine's Day 2023. My friend Deborah and I were planning to meet up at school because we haven't seen each other in mad long. So we were like, oh, let's meet on the 3rd floor, we're gonna chit chat, talk, whatever, boom. Then we met up with another friend, our other friend Mel, and she was telling us at school that there was a free event for free pizza. And when there's free food, I'm gonna be there, my friend's gonna be there, we're gonna be first in line. And we were. It was like 2 hours till the event started, so we had a lot of time to kill. So we were just standing in front of the room, chit-chatting, relaxing, catching up, whatever. So Mel sees one of her friends and says hi, and they're off to the side talking. So they're talking over there, me and Deborah talking over here. And Mel was like, oh, I'll be right back. And I was like, we were like, all right, cool. So Mel goes into the room with her friend, and Deborah and I are just sitting outside talking. And it's been quite a while since we saw Mel. So we're like, where'd she go? She just disappeared on us. And so we remember she walked into a room. So we were like, okay, let's go into this room. I opened the doors, and it's just so many people in here. A bunch of girls in here. And I'm like, ooh. Okay, and I see Mel painting a birdhouse, so all these girls are painting birdhouse stuff, and so I'm like, oh. And I was like, oh, what is this? They were like, oh, this is a sorority meeting. And I was like, oh, my bad, I didn't mean to crash. I was like, I'll leave. And they were like, no, you can stay, paint something. And I was like, all right. And when I walked in, I'm not even gonna lie, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be my first and last time here. You're not gonna see me again, because when I walked in, it was very, I wasn't seeing a lot of people that looked like me. So I was like, yeah, I don't know, this might not be my vibe. I might not feel in place and feel comfortable here. So this will be my first and last time coming. I had no idea this was a meeting at all. I just walked in here like, hey, and yeah. Deborah had homework to do, so she was sitting all the way off to the side, and I was sat next to Mel and some other girls who were interested in sorority. I got me a little birdhouse and I painted it. It was so cute. The event was really fun. And, all the girls who were already in the sorority and all the girls who wanted to be in the sorority, super nice, super chill. And I'm like, all right, I still won't come back, but the vibes are nice. The vibes are great. I like it here so far. The girls who are in the sorority were just talking about the sorority and just a little bit about what it is and what they do, and that they're currently in the rush process. And mind you, I knew nothing about sorority, so I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just here for the vibes, and honestly don't matter, because in my head I'm like, I'm not coming back. No. Just so crazy, because I've literally never thought about joining sorority before. I didn't care about sorority before. I didn't think it was my thing, so I never pictured myself in one. So yeah, but I just happened to walk into the middle of a rush meeting. So the event was done, and I was like, all right, this is cool. Everyone's nice. Everyone seems like good vibes. But again, in my head, I'm like, this isn't for me. I don't know how I feel about this. They had 2 more events left in the week, because it was a Wednesday when this happened. I was gonna go to one that was on a Friday, but I overslept from school, so I was like, I'm just staying home. So I was like, whatever. And then they had also mentioned in person, and on their Instagram, was sign up for an interview, to get interviewed by one of the sisters, and do an interview process to see if you could get a bid. Mind you, I didn't know what a bid was. And if you don't know, a bid is when a sorority gives you one to potentially join the sorority, so you become a new member. So I was like, all right. Like, days were going by and I was like thinking about it. I wasn't sure, because I was like, whatever. But then I was like, I don't be doing nothing all day. I literally go to school, come home, go to school, come home. I have like 3 friends. I want, I want to be social. I want to talk more. I want to do stuff. I want to make new friends, go to events and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm really considering this sorority stuff. Days are coming down to like the times to like finally sign up for interviews. And I was like, you know what? YOLO. Let me just sign up. It is what it is. Like, the worst that could happen is that I never get a call back. So I signed up for an interview. I did it. The interview went great. The girl who interviewed me, love her so much. You know who you are if you see this. And that was that. And I was like, all right, cool. And I was telling my mom about it like days before. I was like, yeah, I accidentally crashed this sorority meeting. I think it's pretty cool. I think I want to rush it. So my mom was like, all right, if you with it, I'm with it. A couple days later, boom, I get a bid. I was so happy. I accepted the bid, and basically the rest was history. Obviously I can't get into details because you can't be knowing all of our stuff. But this is like February, March, and it's now May, and I am officially a member of the sorority now. Literally 2 weeks ago, I crossed over, so me and my line sisters are officially in, and it's been great. Everyone is so lovely. And let me tell y'all, when the day we met our bigs, I didn't know what to expect. First of all, I didn't know we were meeting our bigs that day. We had no idea what was going on. But we met our bigs, and when I tell you, my big wasn't there, but my twin was. When I tell you I saw my twin and I heard who my big was, I was so happy because they were Black. I was so happy you don't even understand. Because obviously it wouldn't matter if I didn't get a Black big. I would still be happy. I would still join it. But when you join a space, you want to be around people that look like you. You're more comfortable around people that look like you. So when I saw who my big was, yo, I was so happy. Like, words don't even describe. And we video chatted, and she's amazing. I literally love my big so much. And the crazy thing is, me and her had been following each other on Instagram for the last 3 years, y'all. 3 years, and we never like talk, just like each other's stories, like each other's posts. And that was the first time we officially talked, and it was just meant to be. Like, we literally joke all the time, like how it was literally meant to be for me to join this sorority and like be in each other's lives, okay? So since that was my little story on like how I accidentally stumbled upon the sorority, I'm going to talk about my experience and what it was like and what rushing was like and the process into becoming a new member, all that. So, disclaimer, when I say this is just my experience, how I feel, what I went through, and just know my experience isn't going to be your experience. So if you're thinking about joining sorority, don't join or don't not join based off of what I say, because what I went through, different from you. And it's also extremely different because I'm in New York City. So New York City versus out of state versus upstate, completely different. Just keep that in mind. So if you do want to join a sorority, I would say like research the school, research the sorority, like really dive deep into it before you just because I stumbled across it and it went well for me, it might not be the same for everybody. So just let's keep that in mind. The rush process. It was really fun. It was great. They had multiple events, but like I said, I didn't even know about it. So I had no idea it was a sorority. I didn't know they were in rush period. So I only went to that one event, which was okay. You needed at least one to be considered for a bid. And from that one event that I went to, everyone was so nice, so lovely. All the girls in the sorority, amazing, top tier, like the kindest people ever. Everyone made you feel really nice, included, no excluded anyone, or made anyone feel weird. There was no bad vibes whatsoever. So yeah, the rush process for me was great. It's not like how you see in movies and TV shows, or you hear like about bama rush. It's not crazy, nothing like that. And again, that's because we're in New York City, so it's gonna be completely different. Next, hazing. Luckily, my sorority does not do hazing whatsoever. I'm pretty sure it's like illegal in New York, and there's a reason for that. There's one fraternity that almost ruined it for everyone. They actually ruined it for their entire school. If you want to know more about that, there's this show on Hulu called Death in the Dorms. Check it out. the whole series is really good, but the specific episode I'm talking about that pertains to New York City, I'll put it up here, the episode it is. You can watch it and you'll see why. There's no hazing, and even then, like, the sorority itself do not mess with hazing whatsoever. They don't believe in that, and I love that. I don't believe in hazing either. Like, why beat on people, tear them down to bring them back up? That's not a sisterhood. That's not a brotherhood. That's weird, and it's lame, and it's giving bully. So yeah, my sorority doesn't do that at all. And even if it did, that wasn't a concern for me, because if things got weird, I would have been out. I don't do that weird stuff, and also I'm not the one. I've never been the one. So hazing, I was never worried about that. But yeah, there's no hazing whatsoever. No types of bullying, no one being mean, none of that, which is amazing. If you have like any questions, you can literally leave in the comments down below, or DM me on Insta, and I could do like a little Q&A, and if I can answer it to the best of my abilities, I will. But yeah, like, so far it's been great. Obviously I haven't done much because I'm new, but I'm going to be doing a lot of community service next semester, attending sister events, attending social events, talking to people, being more involved, which is exactly what I wanted. You know, I want to make new friends, and that's what I'm doing. I wanted to get out my comfort zone. I'm definitely doing that. I absolutely love it. And let me get into my line sisters, okay? I literally love my line sisters so much. I wouldn't have gotten through this process without them. I wouldn't have gotten through this process without my big, like, they really held it down, all of them. I just love them so much. I just can't wait to explore and continue on with, like, my sorority journey. Oh, and I'm definitely gonna, if I can, when I can, I'll do like sorority vlogs. Like, if there's an event and it's fun, I'm doing a little vlog for the day, I'll definitely try to incorporate that. If you're in New York City and you go to a CUNY, I would definitely say join a sorority or a frat, because that's one of the best ways to make friends. It hasn't even been like a whole school year and I have like friends already, and it's amazing. So yes, I say join a sorority, join a frat if you want to. It's fun. It's not all crazy like how it's seen on TV. Some people, if it is, it honestly just depends on the school and the people. But yeah, and if you are being hazed, don't let that slide. Literally drop out right now or start beating people up, because no. Like I said before, if you have any specific questions, let me know and I'll try to answer. I have a bunch of videos coming up soon. I have a bunch of videos planned, I promise. I know I say that all the time and I lie, but I got y'all, for real, for real. And I'm not even gonna lie, I haven't been on the camera in so long. It feels mad awkward, like, but I'm honestly so happy to be back and so happy to record. And don't worry, y'all, I'm gonna get it together. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, okay? I would love and appreciate it so much. And I will catch you lovely, amazing, beautiful people in the next one.